Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Sunniva.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
Welcome back to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection of 600 plus games and decide if we want to keep them or cull them.
That is true. Ooh, today we have 7 more games for you, and we're just going to jump right into the first one. The first one is this one called In the Air the Dragon. This is actually one I was 100% sure we had already played for Keep or Cull, but we hadn't. So then when we were 4 people, I was like, yes, we have to play this now. It might be even better with 5. But yes, we played it with 4.
Yes.
Are you ready for the paddle thing?
I am.
1, 2, 3, boom!
This is a very good game by Stefan Feld. It's not one that feels very Stefan Feldy because he's known for the point-sality games.
Yeah, newer Stefan Feld games.
Yes. This is a tough game. It's so hard. You always feel like you have too few of everything that is to be in this game. You want to be first in player order, or especially not lost, because if you were lost, you will probably have to pay a lot to do the things that you want all the time. And it's very, very fun, but I have a hard time every time I play it.
And it's a good time having a hard time. This is one of those. There's a couple of these tighter FFL games, and this might be the tightest one. When that is said, it's one you can play with in an hour with 4 people, and the rules are super light. It's super simple, everything you do. One that I highly recommend, and this is the 10th anniversary edition. I'm guessing this is still pretty easily to get. I don't know, but I guess so. I don't follow along on games we already have. Next up is this one, a game we finally have.
Yes.
Lancaster. This was sent to us by one of our Patreons, which means a lot. Because this is the game that we have talked about many times, being the one game that we want to own but
got
didn't
away.
Yes. Had the possibility to buy it many times, did not do it. Because I was thinking, I don't need all the games, but we need Lancaster.
Yeah.
Maybe. And now we're going to call it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Boom. What a shock.
Yeah, we knew that we liked this game. We talked about it so much already.
Happy we still liked it, because for us would be like, yeah, you sent it to us. Boom! Call it away.
We would send it back to that person though, but we really like it. I think it's still super clever with the different workers, the different levels. I just adore this game so much. It felt kind of different now that we played it. We played it with 2 people that hadn't played it before, so we were kind of re-exploring it with them. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, and it's another one that is pretty easy to learn and also not that long. So it's another one that is a great game, especially with more players. It has that auction bidding of these actions, which makes it maybe not that interesting with very few people, but 4 or 5 people. Great game. Next up then we have an older game in a newer box. This is Raw. The 4.0 edition we got on Kickstarter. We'd had all of these amazing quality components in this game, which is from 1999. Pretty old school game, and it's your favorite genre, auction games.
Yeah.
It's a pure auction game with many interesting mechanisms in that part. We will see what happens. I'm gonna get shocked now. 1, 2, 3, boom! What?
Yeah, it is a cull from me, but it is I was very unsure because I really like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I had fun with it. What I think is really clever with Ra is that you have these tokens with set numbers that you can auction with. So I'm sometimes what I struggle with is that I don't really know the value of things, but here I can't really think more than, is it worth 2 or is it worth 12, because those are the options I have. And sometimes it's still hard to choose, but I think that makes some of the part of the auction that I don't like more likable for me. And I think the new production is really nice though.
Absolutely, and the game is fun. It is one of those I know I like Medici better.
Medici. We're always getting corrected for this. Now I'm trying to be better.
Put it into your brain.
Yes.
That I like that better.
Yeah.
The end game. But this is another one in that category that you can play with up to 5 players in about an hour.
Yeah.
So it's another one that probably will get taken out in that kind of area where you are 5 people and you want something fun to play in an hour. Knizia usually delivers something in that category. Next up we have
Tindaya. We picked this up at Spiel in 2022.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
And it was actually the last game that I stuffed into my suitcase, and I had to punch it all because I was terrified of overweight in my suitcase.
Yeah, and we actually played this quite a while ago.
Yes.
And the reason it hasn't been on Keep or Cull before is that we wanted to play it again, and then it never happened because like, oh, maybe we should do a review of this.
Yes.
And we never played it again, and basically now it's kind of like we don't have time
No.
to play all of these games again.
So here it is.
Here it is. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
I wanted to like this game. I still think that I enjoyed it.
Yep.
But it took us a long time to even get like into the rules because it's a lot of rules.
Yes.
And it's because some of the aspects in this game are kind of unique and new, and that is very cool. I like it. But that means that when you have so much rules to get into and the game itself takes a long time to play.
It's just 30 minutes per player.
That is a lie.
It doesn't happen.
No.
I think if you haven't played like 60 times.
Well, yeah, I think that if we had 0 other games in our collection, I would like, yeah, because I think that
I love it. Like, if this was the only game I own, I would like it.
But I think that it's a game that gets more enjoyable if you dive into it and get to know it. And I can't see us getting there and getting like, I don't see us getting the enjoyment out of it that we need to.
It had many interesting aspects, as we said. It's like you can play it cooperative or you can play it competitive. Guess what we did? And then it was fun, but it was also long, and like we haven't played it in half a year because we haven't like had a desire to pull it off the shelf again. Sometimes we play something and then we are like, oh, there's some interesting parts here. We should play it again, and then it's like, that never happens. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Cool. My side then.
It's you.
Another one in the same category. Oros. This is one that we played. Now we're gonna keep or cull it.
Yes.
We got it from Kickstarter. We played it once again, like quite a while ago. And
yeah, because we wanted to maybe do a review of this as well, but life happens.
And games happens, and there's so much stuff to choose from. Are you ready with the paddle?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Yeah, you said it was like kind of in the same category as Tindaya, but this is much lighter.
No, I mean like in the fact that we played it once quite a while ago.
It's islands in the game?
No.
Is that what you mean?
The same category as the last one we played.
Because I feel like this is quite different from Tindaya.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time with it a lot. It was really cool to manipulate the board with the moving islands. And it had that really tense race feeling sometimes that I have to get to the island that I need to before you move.
We have to get to the island before we move.
Yes, before you move me away because of points.
Movement.
Yes, and I also think that the upgrading of the action system is really cool in this game too. So I have to recommend checking it out, even though we are not keeping it.
No, because we can't keep all the good games.
Yes,
basically,
that's the
like
problem.
there's too many good games that we cannot keep them all.
This was really fun.
Cannot keep them all. Board games. Next up is another T game.
Tzolk'in.
We are working on that, playing the T games and then doing the T games rankings, which I know a lot of you are waiting for. So we are slowly and steady working through them. So now do the paddle thing of Tzolk'in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is a forever keep for me,
I think. Forever keep.
First time I played it, and especially first time you played it, I think that this was a little above our level of understanding in games.
The first time I played this game, but it was 1 year before you played it the first time, I understood nothing. We played like 4 people and I don't know any of them. One of them was like, oh, I don't really like the game, but let's play it anyways because all the 3 other people wanted to play it. And we got corn. That's what we did. We did nothing else, got no points, but we got a lot of corn. It's a hard game. I still don't understand how to play this game well.
It's a really unique and cool game because it has a cog in the middle.
Yes.
That each round you're turning it so that all the actions get better and you have your workers standing on them, which I think it's a really cool like time mechanism in this game.
Yeah.
And you have to really trying to do something else and just get corn every turn because you have to feed your workers.
But you
also want points.
Yes.
So I really like it. It's hard to play well, but it's always fun to try to master it.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, it frustrates me because every time I play it, I'm thinking, no, this time.
Yes.
And I understand, I haven't read, like, any of the strategy stuff, but I understand there's a couple of, like, dominant strategies in the game if you know the game very well. I don't know them, and I cannot.
But one of the people that we played it with, he had never played it before, and he won. So he obviously understood something that we didn't.
He didn't like it too much, but he won.
But he had maybe some fun.
Last up for today is another game from Board Dice Zapotec. This is one we got from the Black Friday sale because it was one we wanted to play.
Yes.
And it was super cheap. So not cheap like the animal, but less money. And now we're going to do paddle.
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, paddle. Boom.
I think that Fabio Lupiano makes some really great games. This is not my favorite.
Nope.
Thereof the Cull. But after we were done playing it, which is like, but there is some stuff here that I kind of see now that I would enjoy. But then again, as you said, we can't keep all of the good games. So even though I had fun with it, we just like those are funner.
Yeah, I had fun with it, and I think like we played 2 players. I think it would be better with more than 2 players. But other than that, it was like it was very short and very light. So that is like positives. And I enjoyed my time with it, and I'm happy that I played it. But I don't need to play it again. Yeah. So, which is basically the reason why it's on the Cull pile. And those are 7 more games. If you enjoy anything we do on this channel, and you are new here, and you're finding us, and you're thinking these people from Norway, they're kind of cool, or just not horrible, then you can help us out in a big way, which is a small way for you and a big way for us, by giving us a victory point. And you might be asking, how does that work? And you are lucky because Sunniva is here with a tutorial.
Yes, we need victory points to win at the game of life and YouTube, and you can give us that by clicking the subscribe button. You can also click the bell to get notifications.
So, best and worst experience of these
I always
games.
get surprised when you ask me that. That is so weird.
I've done this like now for 2 years. You're like, I don't know how this works.
Best experience has to be Lancaster because I was just like so hyped to have it in the collection. So awesome. And worst experience, I really didn't have a worst experience with any of these, but Tindaya lasted forever. So I think I have to choose that one.
Yeah, I'm going to choose Tindaya as well for best experience. No, worst experience. And I think then I'm just going to go with India the Dragon because I'm going to be different and cool. And new.
Unique.
So unique person. So that is 7 more games. We are playing games. Next time is probably going to be a Shelf of Shame video again. And then back to all these other games that we haven't played for many years. But this is the end of this video where we talked about these games and kept them or culled them. And you've been watching it. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings. And bye bye.